Hello and welcome back. Today we return to talking about Jake Paul. There's been some breaking developments in his story and we're going to talk about them right away because basically Jake Paul got caught looting last week. He was joining in on all this crime and all this violence and stuff going on, and Jake Paul saw it on TV and said, hey, I better get my crew and go check out the mall myself. So he got caught doing that because he posted videos of himself doing it. He posted videos of them in the mall, walking around where they shouldn't be, possibly breaking stuff or taking stuff, or who knows what was going on. There was a lot of chaos throughout the weekend and over the last week. And Jake Paul and his crew, the Team 10, I think, or whatever they call them. They used to call them that. I don't know if that's the name anymore. But yeah, the Paul family, the Paul crew, they are getting charged. The cops are coming after them as they should because they probably broke a bunch of laws. Now, I'm not sure it's the worst law breaking in the world. I don't think anyone was really hurt. I don't think a lot of bad things were stolen. I'm not sure the video even shows him breaking a lot of stuff, but they were doing bad things. They were committing crimes, and this is a thing that needs to be done. I mean, these guys think they can get away with whatever they want. Jake Paul's this big YouTuber. He's got millions of subscribers, millions of dollars. You know, everyone kind of kisses up to him whenever he's out in the public. So he kind of thinks he's this superstar. So these kinds of people do need to get served once in a while. They need a little bit of reality. A reality check is good, especially when you're this young and this silly and doing these kinds of dumb things. Now, some of that could be chalked up to him being young and dumb. You know, he's like 23 and he's still growing up, but at the same time, he's an adult. He's not a teen anymore. He's also got a lot of power and responsibility. So for him to kind of join in like that and be so bold about it, to post videos admitting to the things he did, I mean, it's just justice is getting served. So we're going to talk about this all today soon too. We're going to talk about Jake Paul's story, the charges, and the new breaking news real soon too. But first, let's take a quick moment to check out our sponsor. Hey guys, I'm real excited to offer you this great deal coming from Virtual Shield. Their new VPN can be yours for as low as $250 per month, and it's important to consider getting a virtual private network now more than ever. Recently, a vote happened in the US Senate that agreed to give law enforcement agencies access to your web browsing history and data without needing to obtain a warrant first. That's why I think you need to consider getting yourself some more protection and security on the internet. So make sure you click that link or go to virtualshield.com/NoBS. That's right, virtualshield.com/NoBS, and you'll get yourself protected and secure, which will keep your family safe. Thanks for your time today, and now back to the show. Great, now that that's out of the way, let's check out this article and see what he's being charged with. Jake Paul committed some crimes apparently, and it looks like ABC 15 in Arizona has an update. It says, breaking, YouTuber Jake Paul has been charged with criminal trespassing and unlawful assembly after video shows him alongside looters in Scottsdale. Here's the story. We're going to get more details. We're going to figure this all out because this is very, very interesting. And it's going to show that these online influencers, like this article calls them, you know, they're getting bold and they're posting this stuff themselves. You know, they're posting videos of themselves doing bad things, possibly criminal things. And that's just advertising it. It's showing that all these fans and all these young people watching, that's cool. Let's do it too. Let's get more people in the streets like this video is showing right here. It's not what you really want to see. It's not a good precedent. And it's good to see some law enforcement kind of taking it down and trying to say no more. Let's stop this. So with that said, let's read into the article then. It's called Online Influencer Jake Paul Charged After Scottsdale Looting. Sounds like surreal. I can't believe this is the kind of stuff that's going on in our world today, but this is where we are. Social media influencer YouTuber Jake Paul has been charged by police in Scottsdale after allegedly participating in weekend looting and riots. Yeah, we know that's true. We covered it in another video. We saw the videos of him doing it. Pretty hard to deny. Police said Thursday that 23-year-old Jake Joseph Paul was identified as being present among hundreds of tips and videos sent to officials. He reportedly unlawfully entered and remained inside Scottsdale Fashion Square Mall when it was closed. Officials say Paul, who has a large following on YouTube, was present after the protest was declared an unlawful assembly and the riots were ordered to leave the area by police. Paul has been charged with criminal trespassing and unlawful assembly, both misdemeanor charges. However, Paul tweeted on Sunday, to be absolutely clear, neither I nor anyone in our group was engaged in any looting or vandalism. He says they were there to film and share our experience and bring more attention to the anger felt in every neighborhood we travel through. So this is quoting the apology now. That apology is something we also went over in our previous video. And now we're getting some comeuppance. Granted, they're just misdemeanor charges. That's, not a felony, not a major, serious crime, but it is something. It's kind of something he's going to have to deal with. We'll see how far it goes if he has multiple charges and gets some kind of record because of this. I mean, that's going to be serious. That's going to be big news and going to really kind of mess him up a little bit. I mean, he's going to probably pay for really good lawyers too. The guy's loaded, so it's kind of hard to hurt someone like that. But they do have hardcore evidence. I mean, we saw the videos. We saw him in that mall. The mall was closed. That's something, I mean, he didn't even kind of realize. I'm not sure if they realized either, but it's pretty obvious, like, you shouldn't be in a mall at that late at night. Like, you shouldn't be in a place that's closed and there's looters running around. I mean, even just walking in there, I know the doors are open or whatever, something was broken and people were going in and out, but just because a lot of people are doing it, like, doesn't mean it's okay. You can't point and say, well, everyone was going in the mall. It's like, no, it's illegal. You're trespassing. You're encouraging this kind of behavior. You're kind of promoting it when you put it on social media. I think, there's an argument that could be kind of worse, even worse. I mean, it's definitely, I would consider it worse. I'm not sure they can charge him with kind of spreading this kind of stuff. Like, I don't know how that goes, but basically, yeah, he's spreading this bad news and he's getting people involved. He's bringing his crew down there. They're filming. They're making a mockery of it. And then his response is some stupid apology, trying to act like he's trying to bring attention to this anger. Like, he's trying to be on the side of the protesters. But dude, you were just goofing around and filming stuff and saying, oh, I want some free cologne. It was just a joke for them. And they don't really care about the issues. They're not really like, oh, I'm for Black Lives Matter. It's not that at all. And if it was, I mean, if he was really politically motivated and serious about whatever, ending police brutality, going out to those looters and stuff and entering some mall illegally is not helping anyone. And this is actually making your cause look worse. It makes you guys look like more of a joke, like Jake Paul on your side. Like, is that who you really want on your side? It's like having like a Tila Tequila on your side, or like just some really, really low brow, like dumb celebrity. And Jake Paul is one of them, and he's one of the worst. Here's his forced apology. And then here's more of the story. Finish up the story. It says, Paul has more than 20 million subscribers on his YouTube channel, according to his profile. The squad, Team 10, and I are always making comedy vids, acting, doing action sports, and going on crazy adventures. Okay, I guess they still use that Team 10 name. I got that right earlier. Okay, not dated anymore. I think people just come and go from that group or something. On Saturday, May 30th, crowds gathered around the mall area, breaking into stores in the mall, tagging walls, and stealing merchandise. Scottsdale police have arrested numerous people and recovered thousands of dollars in stolen property after the weekend incident. Yeah, so it's really nothing to joke about. It's really a serious, bad case of, robbing and looting in the name of what? In the name of someone that got killed. That was terrible. There's being justice served. No one is defending that. No one is saying, oh, that shouldn't have happened. Like, there's no even proven racism. I mean, it's just this bad event, and we're going to get justice for it. Maybe some people in that town could have had a demonstration or something. They could have protested at the county courthouse. It didn't need to go beyond that, though. That's the most I could see that would be relevant. And anything beyond that, like, obviously Minneapolis turned into chaos. People started robbing stores. Then every other city started getting involved and having people go. And that's just way too far. So why does Arizona have anything to do with what happened in Minneapolis? I mean, this is like a couple states away, many hours, many miles drive away. It's not even close. And the fact that Jake Paul would just jump in there, I mean, it's not a total surprise either. Like we've said before, like, he's done dumb stuff like this before. He's had a lot of publicity stunts and a lot of kinds of, going to film some people at this suicide forest in Japan. I think that might have been Logan Paul, his brother, or both of them. I'm not sure. But Jake Paul, Logan Paul, same poop, different smell. And it's just a bad story that I think we need to bring some more attention to. It's good that there's charges, and it's good to see like there's maybe some justice served. I'm not trying to wish the world upon Jake Paul. Like, I have nothing like personally against the guy. I just think he's a silly YouTuber, says dumb stuff sometimes. Sometimes he's even funny and cool. Like, he does silly things, like you might get a laugh out of him. So it's really not that bad. I mean, I know he still kind of feigns that it's about being political and he's trying to support the cause or something, but we know he was just getting content for his channel. He's just posting something dumb, and he went too far. And the fact is, they have this evidence, they have the videos online. You could easily find clips of him and shots like we went over last time. So yeah, nothing's going to change. He's just going to get a few charges. He's just going to pay it all off. He's got a lot of money, a lawyer, and all that. And just look at the guy. Look at him. He's going crazy. He does boxing matches now, by the way, which is just kind of weird. I don't know when he became the boxer. It's just like, I don't know. They're just looking for stuff, for content. Like, clearly he needs something to do, you know? I mean, this kind of content, this kind of vlogging content, it can only take you so far. I mean, you got to really get creative to keep it going, because it's not like he has like us. Like, we have news stories and things to cover every day. There's always something going on. This kind of channel can just keep going and going. But when you're a vlogger and it's like your life and your friends, and it's like, how many times can you watch him, you know, make a crazy breakfast cereal? Or how many times can you watch him do a prank on his girlfriend? You know, like, there's so many of these premises that he's all done over and over. He's done 100 times. So that's why these lazy, silly, like benign YouTubers kind of go and get involved in big stuff like these protests and these looting things. It looks like fun to them. And that's what's led to him kind of getting backlash once again. That about wraps things up. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure you comment your thoughts on everything below. Tell me what you think about Jake, him getting these charges brought up, and all this other crazy stuff. Also, hit that like button to help support this channel. Until next time, you guys have a great day.